is absolutely insane. I'm going to show you exactly how to use it, how to build websites, how I built websites that already get traffic within the first month of creating them. This is probably one of the most powerful tools I've ever seen for building websites. It's free to use up to a certain token limit, and there's a brand new update from StackBlitz to Bolt that can actually automate a lot of crazy stuff as well. I'll be delving into that and showing you exactly how you can use it, along with how you can build out these sites and take advantage of it. Now, what I would say about this is, like, if you have experience of using Bolt, if you learn how to use these sort of tools now, particularly no-code tools where you can build any sort of apps, tools, websites, content, etc., using these sort of technologies, then you're going to be ahead of like 99% of SEOs on the planet, because most people are falling behind and don't understand how quickly this world is moving. So let me show you exactly how you can use it step by step. And don't forget to check out the Black Friday deals inside the description as well. And we're just going to get straight into this bad boy. No messing around, my friend. So here's an example website that I actually just knocked up in a couple of minutes. And you can see here that StackBlitz have released a fresh new Bolt update. This was announced literally just a couple of days ago. And in fact, if you check out StackBlitz's Twitter account, I would recommend staying on top of it. If you like Bolt, you can see all the new updates that they're releasing pretty much every single day. And it's wild what they're doing. Like the progress of Bolt is so fast, it's actually scary. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. So we're going to get straight into this. And let's start having a look at what I've built so far and how it works, right? So if we check out this site, Enterprise SEO ROI Calculator, some of you watching will be familiar with this website, some of you won't be, but basically this is like a one-pager that generates traffic, ranks really quickly, and sends traffic to my pre-existing high-converting funnels, right? And if you have something like that in place, then it's very easy to knock up one of these websites and start getting traffic really quickly, as you can see. Plus, the actual tools that you create are extremely powerful and work better than most of what, you know, I've hired developers to do in the past. So it's pretty amazing stuff. Now, if we open up this website just inside Ahrefs to give you an insight into what we did here, you can see we built like one backlink to the site that spiked up to DR10. I don't know why it moved so quickly. And then you can see here it's ranking for 78 traffic with a value of $301 in its first month. This is a brand new exact match domain, one pager created with Bolt. Literally took me a few minutes. Posted it publicly, so I'm sure loads of people tried to use the same sort of idea, and still it's ranking and getting traffic in its first month. Here's another tool I created. So if we go down to here, what you see here is you can create your own custom AI tools for free using Bolt, host them on your website or share them with your team. Then you can decide which API you're going to use inside that AI SEO tool, plug in your API, plug in the niche, boom shakalaka, you can automate your keyword research. Pretty amazing stuff. Now here's another one. So this is Enterprise SEO Calculator. Now, for any of you e-commerce guys and girls out there watching this video, you should definitely look into creating your own Black Friday custom domain, which you can easily do with Bolt as well. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But you can see here, I knocked up a Black Friday SEO deals website, literally in the space of minutes. And I know that we don't just want this for this year, but you imagine over the next 5, 10 years, etc., how many times you're going to use this particular website. It's just an easy way to just plug in all your prompts, plug in all your funnels, and then you can go off and automate a whole website in one single click. Boom shakalaka, bing bang bosh. We're living the dreams, man. We're going to get straight into Bolt, and we're going to show you some examples of like what sort of stuff you can do. I'm going to be giving away all the SOPs. Actually, if you go to my free SEO course, link in the comments description, you will find inside there, if you log into the free SEO course, free SEO tools, then go to livestreambolt.me, you will find all the notes from today, including all the SOPs that we're going to run through in a second, my friends. So let's get straight into this. We're going to start a new track. So I want to start this from scratch and just show you exactly how I can use it to start building that site. So let's say you're going on to Keyword Explorer inside Ahrefs. You can do this on autocomplete on Google if you want to. But let's say, for example, we want to build out a new SEO calculator website. We want to focus on just like a one single pager and just create something that's really useful, but very simple to create. If we look through the list, we're like, well, okay, I mean, SEO cost calculator, that could be a good one. SEO ROI calculator, Excel might be a decent one. SEO score calculator, probably too difficult to rank for. Let's have a look at the list to see what else we got. SEO keyword profit calculator. All right, that looks right. KD one, probably quite easy to go for. Let's slap it in there. So we're going to slap in the keyword there. So keyword equals. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the SOPs that I've used previously to create these sort of EMDs. So let me find an example right here. Here we go, one page EMD. We're going to take this I'm going to plug in this prompt directly into Bolt. Right. So we're going to say, right, keyword equals this. Let me zoom in for you there, so you don't have to get your magnifying glass out. And then we're going to say, right, create a one-page website for the niche. We put in the niche, which is right here. We'll plug in the keyword right there. We'll add some source context. It's always good to make sure this is customized to you, your brand, your funnels, etc. We're going to delete that and just have one single link throughout the site. And then we're going to say link throughout the site to the strategy session, navigation, top of the page, bottom of the page, exit intent pop-up, and we'll delete that. We'll delete that line, and then we'll add some social media links in. Always good to add that in. Navigation bar. Also, Bolt seems to be really terrible at using images inside your site. So I wouldn't recommend adding images inside your site. Don't do that. And then from here, we're just going to have a look and see, okay, what else we got? What else we got here? All right, that should be good to go there. All right, so also, we want to make sure we have the meta title optimized. Otherwise, it will just say like JS or JS React or something like that inside the meta title. And then we'd say it must be personalized to who I am, Julian Goldie, the man of the hour, the man, the myth, the legend. All right. And so from here, we're going to wait for Bolt to just go out and code that. And the thing about this is, right, if you had a developer doing this for you, you can imagine that you'd probably be going back and forth on the instructions for weeks. You'd be messing around a lot. You'd be trying to get it to work. Then it wouldn't work. Then you wouldn't know what you want. Then they wouldn't know what you want, etc. It'd be a lot of messing around, right? Whereas inside Bolt, you're just like, right, boom, here's my idea. Go off and create it. And there's there's not much back and forth. Now, if you want to build out something bigger, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So, for example, if you don't want just a one page, if you want to create a website like this where you got loads of different pages, let's have a look at a few of these pages, and it's all branded to you, etc. Then it's quite easy to do that as well. So you can see here how we've created multiple pages using Bolt, and you don't have to create like a one-page EMD, an exact match domain inside Bolt. You can create bigger sites. Now, if this is the first time you get started with Bolt, there's going to be a few things that you learn along the way. For example, like when you're using Bolt, it can mess up the code sometimes, right? So it can, for example, sometimes the preview doesn't work. Sometimes the preview takes ages to load. Sometimes it's just totally broken, etc. As you can see here, we have to fix the problems. Just be prepared to go back and forth with Bolt a little bit because it's AI. It does hallucinate. It doesn't get things working perfectly from day one. And so if you see any problems, for example, if you have like certain ideas that you need to troubleshoot, you can just take a screenshot. So you press Command, Shift, and 4 if you're on a Mac. Take a screenshot like that. And then if we copy the screenshot, you can then upload that directly into Bolt and just say like fix this, right? If you're trying to troubleshoot stuff. So we have the preview of the website. How easy was that? That was just absolutely redonkulously easy, my friends, and so easy to set up. So we have the preview of the site ready to go. If you want to deploy it, you can just hit deploy in the top right, and then you can actually set up the domain inside Netlify. So it's really, really easy to do. And additionally, if you click on open in StatBlitz, what this is going to do, because StatBlitz is linked to Bolt, you can see all the project files right here. So if you want to download them, upload them to GitHub, etc., you can click on create a repository, link it to GitHub. Pretty simple stuff. Now, here's the newest update from Bolt, as I promised you, right? So we have to build out that project to actually use it. But this is super interesting. So if you go to prompt over here underneath the Bolt folder, so you go to files, then Bolt folder, then click on prompt, you can actually edit the prompt details. So you can insert, for example, custom APIs inside there. You can also give it custom prompts. So you can say, okay, on every single page, add, 1,000 words of content, something like that. I haven't tested this out because it is a brand new update, but that's just something that you can actually use. Now, additionally, we can also delete this and we can say, okay, speak like a pirate every time we chat and you answer me. All right. And then what we can do from here is we can click on open and let's just have a look what we got. Let's just make sure that's saved. And then if we go on open and there we have to go. We have to hit save in the top left over there. And then from here, if we click on open in bolt.new, it's going to reopen the project. start opening that up. So it will launch back from where we were. So if you want to go back to the project, just go to your Stack Blitz. And then if we say, okay, create more content on the page, it should go off and just edit the original project that we had set up, right? Now, the other thing here is you can see, because we added that custom prompt of like making sure that you reply to me like a pirate, which is optimization rule number one, of course, right? You can see here it says, Yara matey, I'll add more valuable content to your SEO profit calculator page. Here's the enhanced version, right? And so like just by editing that prompt file directly inside Stack Blitz, you can easily change your prompts and fix whatever you want to use, right? And it's just going to go off and do that. And so the prompt file, which is a new update from Bolt, is super powerful. And you can, for example, add in your own APIs. You can plug in your custom prompts. You can give it some SEO optimization prompts. So you could say inside the prompt file, and it will always go back and refer to that prompt file. You can say something like, okay, semantically optimize my content so that, you know, there's relevant LSIs, NLPs on the page, so that you include the keyword in most of the relevant headings, subheadings, so that you know, write a decent amount of content so it's not thin content, etc. Super easy to do this. The other thing I would say with Bolt is it's probably one of the easiest ways to actually get the website hosted, right? So for example, if you're using like Cursor, or for example, let's say you're using Windsurf AI, something like that, those sort of tools pretty hard to upload and host. It's not that easy compared to just hit and deploy, literally one click deploying a website straight to the internet. So it's pretty crazy stuff right there. And so that's basically it. That's how you can use Bolt to build out these sites. Now, you might have a look here and you'll see, like, for example, this particular tool where you can actually plug in your API. So I've actually got a full recipe on this because it does take a little bit of back and forth to get this working nicely. But for example, if you just want to automate your keyword research, let me show you an example of how easy this is. I'll delete the API straight after I've used it so that, you know, just in case someone wants to start trying to use my API on a live stream. But if we select Gemini over here, and then from here, you go to aistudio.google.com, create an API key. So you go to get API key. This is completely free. You don't pay for it. And then you just create an API key like so, and you plug that into the tool that you've created with Bolt. So I'm just going to grab an API key right here. 1 second. Let me copy that. And I'll plug it inside the API section over here. And then we'll just put, for example, I don't know, cats. Let's put cats as the keyword, and we'll use the API key from Gemini. Now, this tool was created with Bolt. It's hosted with Bolt. And we use literally the same prompts that I'm giving you today, but we just made it a bit more complex. It's going to take a little while for that to load, but essentially you can create your own AI SEO tool that normally most people are paying like thousands of dollars, right? I mean, for example, if I go into Ahrefs and I use the Keyword Explorer there, how much money am I paying for that? Like maybe $1,000 a month, and I'm doing that across years. So maybe if you look at the last 7 years, maybe $100,000 on Ahrefs, whereas I can create these sort of tools directly inside bolt.new for free. I can get the API key for free from Google AI Studio, and then I just get a bunch of keyword ideas like you see right here. I mean, the tool itself looks proper cool, right? Like, for example, if we take a look at this, okay, cat dental care. I would take all these metrics with a pinch of salt, but if we take that keyword and we go into Ahrefs like so, you can see it is an actual keyword that people are searching for. It is a medium related keyword, so it's not a bad idea at all. And we did that for free, right? Whereas, for example, these other keyword tools, you might be paying like thousands of dollars for. So it just gives you an idea of like what you can do, and your only limit is creativity here. Your only limit is your only imagination, which is going to improve the more you use this tool. The more you get familiar with Bolt, the more ideas and the more dots you can connect in terms of what you can create and how you can create it, etc. Right? So it's really cool. Like, you can create your own SEO tools. The new update is really cool because you can add in your own API key plus custom prompts, which will be specific for SEO. And you can create your own websites. You can rank them quickly. You can create local SEO websites. For example, let's have a look at this one. Yeah, if we go to best SEO training melbourne.com, this is another site that I created. So you can create your own sort of like rank and rent websites using this process as well. So if we go on these pages right here, you can see like it's created a page targeting the keyword SEO training Melbourne. And this site is beginning to rank. I'm not going to tell you like it ranks every time or that sort of thing. I'm not going to be SEO. Like, I want to be fully transparent. Like, if I show you the overview on Google Search Console, you can see it's beginning to rank. But again, it's a brand new domain, it started from scratch. It's going to take a little while, but you can see it's beginning to get impressions for all these target keywords. But zoom in so you can see what we're talking about here. You see like SEO freelancer Melbourne, it's beginning to get impressions, SEO training Melbourne, etc. It's kind of like a rank and rent website that you can put up in a couple of minutes using this process I'm showing you. Now, if you want to get the SOP for that as well, I've got it inside the video notes from today. Just log into the free SEO course, link in the comments description. Go to free SEO tools and bolt.new and you'll find all the stuff, including this SOP on how I built out the site, for rank and rent essentially. So pretty simple stuff. There's so much stuff you can do with this. So we've covered, for example, like EMDs. We've covered, for example, affiliate sites. I showed you with the Capri site earlier. We've covered AI SEO tools. We've covered calculator sites. And I've shown you proof that all these sites sort of rank as well. So here it said, Black Friday deal, use code ELITE to get the SEO Elite Circle for 2,600. It's linked to the page that we specified inside the prompts. And that was super easy. Plus it's used the brand colors just to make it really, really bright and attention grabbing. So yeah, it's cool, man. Like you can just build this stuff out super fast. Thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it as always. That's pretty much it for me today. If you want to get the Black Friday discount, this is obviously going to run out on Friday. So make sure you get your code in. Make sure you sign up to the SEO Elite Circle. If you do, then you will get weekly coaching calls with me, all my best courses. You'll be able to DM me with any questions. You can post in the community. You'll get connected with loads of great SEOs inside the community. You can see we have 280 members inside the community. You can post any questions you have here. Also, you get access to all of these courses, which will help you make more money with SEO. And if you have an SEO agency, just steal all the prompts, all the SOPs and stuff that help me get clients. And then additionally, you can just send me a DM. So for example, you see in the DMs here, like I replied to one like 4 hours ago. And if you have questions along the way, just DM me. Like I can help you, And additionally, you see all the amazing reviews, right? So you can see all these testimonials from people we've helped inside the SEO Elite Circle and as clients. So yeah, just make sure you get those deals in, right? Because that's going to expire soon and you will save $2,600 when you use the code ELITE inside this coupon code right here. So if we type in ELITE, you'll get it for just $997. Normally it's $3,600, so you're going to save a fortune. And that is directly accessible inside the link in the description. Additionally, if you sign up for our link building strategies and you become a client of ours, if you sign up for 3 months, we will give you an extra month for free just for Black Friday. Now, if you sign up for 6 months, we will give you 2 months of link building for free just to help you. So that's for new clients only. Feel free to sign up. Link in the comments description. In fact, not just for new clients only, but if you sign up this week as an existing client or a new client for 3 months or 6 months, we will give you 1 month free for 3 months and 2 months free for 6 months. All right. So feel free to get that link in the comments description and make sure you get the Black Friday deals on because you will save thousands, my friends. All right. Appreciate everyone watching. Feel free to get the free SEO strategy session. Hope to see you inside the SEO Elite Circle and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.